Hey there, Stampers and Crafters, and welcome to our online class. Today is Paper Pumpkin Day. We're going to be playing with the May 2019 Paper Pumpkin. This one was inspired and designed by the co-founder of Stampin' Up, Shelli Gardner. It's called Hugs from Shelli. It is a beautiful box. Can't wait to start playing with this. I cannot wait to dig in. I've got some goodies for you guys too, both if you're watching live and if you are watching the recorded version. I have some of these kits to give away. So the kit is a beautiful kit. It's going to make some beautiful cards. And I know a bunch of you out there have already gotten yours, and I'm really excited to start making mine. So this is what's in it. We're going to dig in and look at it much closer. These are such great deals. If you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's an all-inclusive kit. Everything, it comes once a month, and everything you need is in it. And Shelli, she was the CEO until a couple of years ago when her daughter, Sarah Douglas, took over as CEO of Stampin' Up. This is a photo, and this one cracks me up. This is a photo of Shelli and I the very first time I ever met her in 2014. So this is 15 years ago. I know we both look so young there. And this was just last summer out on Lake Powell. This is when I went to celebrate my $2 million achievement. We went out wake surfing with Sarah and Sean, her husband Sean, and Shelli and her husband Sterling, and Scott Nielsen is our CFO at Stampin' Up, and his wife, and my dad's there, and my stepmom, and we had the best day. So much fun. But Shelli's just an awesome person. She's just in person. She is the most genuine, beautiful soul. And I absolutely love her. So I'm really excited that she got to design this kit and that we get to play with it. So before we dig in, a couple of things. Here I've got just a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. And I have a downloadable PDF file for you if you are collecting the stamp sets, because every Paper Pumpkin kit comes with its own stamp set. It's a great way to start if you're a beginner, because you get all these stamp sets. They have all occasion things in it, and then you can build on, and you have mini ink pads that come in each box. And you can put this in a stamp case, and then you can store them on your shelves with the rest of your stamps as you start your collection. I have this downloadable PDF free on my blog. Just click on the link in this video's description, or go to stampwithtami.com and click Paper Pumpkin Kit and Gallery, and all the information will be there too. And I have the information on the stamp cases that these fit in there too. They're in my online store. So, quick in the know section, just to keep you up to date with what's happening, and you don't want to miss this one. This is a big one, and this is a personal sale from me, a pre-Memorial Day Let's Party sale. I'm offering free shipping, but it ends on Friday, so the day after tomorrow it's done. Minimum order $50, and big note here, you do have to email the order to me. If you place it in my online store, it won't recognize my personal sale. I have to enter it manually in order to give you the free shipping, so email it to me. A lot of times people will go in the store, screenshot their cart, and then just email that to me, and I'll send you back a secure link to pay. Very important. Please send your shipping address, even if you think I already have it, just so I can verify it's correct, because I've had a couple people not send it, and it turns out they've moved or have a different address that they want it sent to, and I don't want to send it to the wrong place. Please make sure you send your address when you send your order. All right, I have the information on that on my blog too. stampwithtami.com, click on specials, or click the resource page in this video's description. I like to make it easy for you. Also, if you love everything you see, you want to get things on a budget, on a little bit of a discount, you want to get some perks, some free stamps, some free catalogs, I'm offering a free grab bag when you join my VIP online club. Great time to join, because new catalog's coming out, and who doesn't want everything in it? I know a lot of you my customers have already been getting yours. If you haven't gotten it and you're a customer of mine, definitely, if you don't get it by the end of this week, contact me. I will get you another one. If you're not a customer of mine, go to stampwithtami.com and click the catalog, Stampin' Up catalog page, and you can request one there. Okay, stampwithtami.com. Anne is asking, how do I get to your online store? Stampwithtami.com. Click shop online. Boom, there. Again, like to make it easy. I also have a link in the video's description that goes directly to the store too. I believe I have one. If I don't, you can get to it from the resource page. So, retiring products. A whole catalog product line is going. Lots of things are retiring. Some things are already starting to sell out. This is really getting to the end. So if you really want stuff that's on your list that's going, or you didn't realize things were going, now's the time to get it with the free shipping. Get it before Friday, because you can combine that with the free shipping. The very drop deadline for retiring products is June 3rd. However, There'll be while supplies last. The accessories are already that. The stamp sets will be that on Friday. While supplies last. Once they sell out, they're gone forever. So get them while they're still there. You don't want to be the one that says, "Oh my gosh, I missed out by an hour." And because we have a retirement list, that means a new catalog is coming, which is always an exciting time. Right now, as demonstrators, it's a pre-order period. And here's a beautiful thing. If you are not a demonstrator but love getting good deals, the demonstrator kit is $99 and you can get $126 of anything you want, including pre-order items for the new catalog. And you can get retiring items, and you can get, if you want to get any of those things, all or any of the Everything is Rosy kit. Any of those things can go in the kit until their deadlines. And you can do it for the discount. The kit has free shipping. It's a great way to get a great deal. So that leads me right into Everything is Rosy kit. There are still some available. They will only be available to the end of the month if there are any left at the end of the month. Great kit. I have some great classes online. I have VIP Club has a class online exclusive to VIP Club. I have 2 public online classes with this Everything is Rosy. You can go to my blog and click Everything is Rosy in and get all the ideas that I have for it. Love it. The rose gold is just awesome in this one. Okay, now for my favorite kit. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so I showed a minute ago the photo of Lake Powell last year when I was out with Shelli Gardner, who is the co-founder of Stampin' Up, and the one that designed the kit that we're about to play with right now. And the reason why I was out at Lake Powell last year with the Gardner family and the Douglas family was because I had hit a $2 million career milestone, which at the time it was the very first one. So that was really exciting. It was the first time for being a first for me. And that was an incentive. We got to go out and go wake surfing that day. Another incentive of being a $1 million seller in the company, being one of the top sellers, is I got to design a stamp set. I'm going to pop down on the table for this. This is called Capture the Good. It is coming out in the new catalog. So June 4th, you'll be able to order it. However, and I'm popping down to show you this, I have a special offer on my blog, and you can get to that again by clicking on the link in the video's description or go to stampwithtami.com. It's called the Capture the Good bundles. I've put together special offer bundles. You need to order before June 3rd in order to get these. I will be sending you a kit that makes these 5 cards. It's actually going to make a lot more than these 5 cards. And the stamp set. It's a great deal. It's got new in-color cardstock that's brand new coming out. You can also, there's 2 different sizes, the basic kit, and then you can add the I Want It All kit to get the ink pads too. And if you want, I will even sign the stamp set for you. And I did a class last week with this Capture the Good. It was this one, the Eclipse card, which I absolutely love, and a huge shout out and thank you to the layering large letter alphabet here. The large letter alphabet is retiring on June 3rd. That's still available. I know it's been really popular for these Eclipse cards, so I wanted to share that. You can check that out on my blog. And here's another great one. I show how to make this one on another video when I debuted the stamp set at a Stampin' Up on Stage event. Really fun. So I got a lot of these ideas coming too. So if you want a great deal on this Capture the Good, pre-order it. The information's on my blog. Again, there's 2 sizes, and I'm very excited about that release. All right, so we are going to be playing with the Hugs from Shelli kit, and I'm showing you right now. I've got 2 to give away live. All you need to do is leave a comment. We are live on Facebook, and then the replay will always be here on Facebook. It will also be uploaded into YouTube. I will draw 2 winners immediately following this video, and if you are not a winner, you have a chance to win the Afterlive just by leaving a comment here, and I will draw that winner on June 4th. So everybody has a chance to win, no matter where you're watching or when you're watching, even if you're not live. Everybody has a chance to win one of these beautiful kits. And here's another really cool thing that we don't normally get at this time, by the time I get to make my paper pumpkin videos, and that is the refill for this kit is now available in my online store. They've been sold out. The past few months, the refills have been sold out. Never even got to the point where there was refills. And I have to tell you right now, I don't think these are going to last. So if you love it, get on over to my online store. You can purchase the refills. It doesn't come with the stamp set or the ink spot when you get the refill, but it will have all of the embellishments we're about to use. And if you have other things on your list, you can get my free shipping offer if you want to email that to me. But again, that's while they last on this kit. All right, so let's play. Good times. All right, I see got a bunch of you on here. You know, I'm going to open this, but I want to show you. I was just showing some pictures of Shelli. I have a really special card here that she made for me that is so just like this kit, like her style, that I had to share it. But I'll share it in just a minute. I'm going to tease you first. So this month in the box, we've got an early espresso ink pad. These are mini ink pads, great to travel with too, great to collect if you're a new stamper or even a seasoned stamper. They're fun to work with. I'm looking for something solid to put behind here so you can get a good view of the stamp set this month. There we go. It's got some great sayings in it. I love the font, but it's got some very vintage images here. We've got the birds, thank you, hugs, and then we've got grateful, hello, and then there's words that we can add to it, you know, so we've got for you, you know, grateful for you, hello, you know, just different things that we can put together, you know, thank you, dear friend. So lots of fun to play with that. And then, look at this. So normally we have our blue little tissue paper that comes in the box. That's always fun because it's like you're opening a present, right? And this month we have this pretty, it's like maybe a petal pink blushing bride color here. So that's pretty. Thank you, Donna. She says she loves the videos. Lots of love for this kit. I am so in agreement. So in agreement. And only because I peeked. I haven't actually completely opened it yet because I like to open it with you guys. So you get the authentic what I feel about the kit when I open it, but I did peek at this one online ahead of time because I just loved it. So these are the cards that it's going to make, or we'll make one of each of these right now. And inside there are instructions. However, you don't need these, right? Because we're going to do it right now. So that it's even more fun because I'm going to show you what not to do. Not just what to do, but what not to do. And then it's also, bye honey, my son is in the background. You want to come say hi? Yeah, he's good. I love that he's home from college. I've missed him. We've got a ruler down here on the bottom, which we're going to use in a minute. And then on the back, it shows us a little close-up of the cards here. You know what? I'm going to zoom in for, I think it's easier if I zoom in and you get a little bit less of a shadow on there. So, and it also has a list of what's included in the kit here. And we're going to go down that. All right. So, I'll sneak this right now. I said I had a special card to share with you. So Shelli made this card for me. Shelli and Sarah actually made it last year when I hit the $2 million. They specially made it. The paper was from last year. It's a window card. That same large letter alphabet, the one that's retiring, the one I used on the Eclipse card. She knew me, right? She knows what I like. Same one. Love that alphabet. Love it. I'm really going to miss it. But you can see the style here on the card here that she made. See it? All the vintage. This is so her, right? So her style. And then on the flip side, Sarah wrote a note here too. But you can see it here with this vintage look. Very, very similar to what she designed here because that's so her style. And I absolutely love it. I love it. Marcia's she's taking bets on when I'm going to go off-roading. So I do tend to do that pretty early on where, you know, maybe you guys are with me, but reading the instructions, forget it. I look at it, I'm like, yeah, we can do this. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's see what's in here. You guys want to take bets on what step I'm going to go off-roading? I say step 2. I'm going to bet on my own. Oh, these are pretty. These are the envelopes. Okay, so we've got little envelopes. Look at they're patterned on the inside. You can write on the outside. They've got a little spot there for the addressee. How pretty are these? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that was a wow card, Carolyn. You're right. Yeah, totally was. So these are also envelopes. So we've got blue envelopes and and I'm going to tell you what colors these are. Because it also tells us the coordinating colors right here. We've got crumb cake, old olive, petal pink, pool party, pretty peacock, soft suede, and very vanilla. So we've got that there is pool party and petal pink. We got some votes on step 2. Yeah, you guys agree with me? Yeah, totally. Totally. So these are the card bases here. And we have got 12 printed card bases. It looks like there's going to be 3 of each, and there's 4 different designs. So there's one. And here's another, and they're already scored here. Can't decide which cards to make, Peggy? Make them all. Let me back you out, because woo, we got a lot of good stuff here. We want to see it all. And here's another card base here with a pretty floral. Love it. Ooh. And the fourth one, right there. That was it. The little birdie eggs, which totally go with the bird images in the stamp set. And we got a little bit of the script font in the background. Okay. Very cool. Sorry about that if the pool party looks green in the video. I don't know that it's weird. It's just that every screen is different. It is what it is. You know, when you're watching on devices, they're all different. They give you all different things. It depends on what it's amped up at. All right, so we've got some tags. We've got 2 sheets of tags here. And these are going to be for the fronts. So it looks like we've got 3 of each, right? So these 3 will go on one, these 3 will go on one, these 3 go on one, those 3. And then we've got these pretty little die cuts. There's some vellum die cuts with the feathers here. Love that. And then we've got a little bit of, these are pop-up flowers. They're really pretty. Okay, now that's all of our assortment of cards and die cuts. And then we have our stamp set. Such a great value, right? There's so much in this kit. And then we've got some twine here. We've got some petal pink twine, and we've got some crumb cake twine. This one's really fun. I like this. I mean, the linen thread here is similar to what we have. And I love the embellishments because you can use these on and on for other stuff too, right? But the petal pink, we don't have anything like that. That's really cool. And love, love, love. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here. We have got velvet ribbon. Yummy, right? Yummy. Terry's asking for a code for the large letters. I don't have the code in my head. However, if you just go to my online store and type in large letters, they will pop up. There's a search box right in there, and they pop right up. Well, at least they did this morning. I don't think they sold out between now and this morning, but I can't guarantee that either. They have been very popular, so I don't know that they'll last until the end of the retiring deadline. All right, so inside here we've got some adhesives. We've got some mini glue dots here. We've got some mini dimensionals. And these, oh, the creme de la creme right here. They're they're birds. And these are, they're little trinkets, but they're like brass almost. Antique brass maybe a little bit. Can you see them? They're metal. So, so pretty. Love, love, love. Okay, so that's what we've got included in the kit. Let me give you a flash so you can kind of see. You can see right here on the right everything that we just unveiled from what's inside. And now we're going to move it all off to the side and start playing. This is the Hugs from Shelli Paper Pumpkin card kit. And it is the May 2019 card kit. And this is the very first video of the month that I do, which is the reveal. And then later on, I will be doing the alternate. Okay, so I'm going to do one of each card. Oh, we are way zoomed in there, huh? We don't want to be that close. Wow. You guys will be dizzy. Oh, thank you, Caroline. The large letter code is 14712. And don't forget, I am offering free shipping. So if you want those and maybe you want those and maybe you want some of these kits, the refill kits, email it to me. Make sure it's an email. Okay. Got to have those large letters. Pamela said she finally broke down and got them too. Because they are not in the new catalog. There's a letter die, but they're not like those. I don't think the Eclipse cards would look anywhere near as cool. Okay, so these are the 4 different cards that I'm going to make one of each. So, first thing. All right, here we go. We're going to start reading. We'll see how far this goes. Number 1, stamp tags and card bases. Okay. We got that, right? So, I'm going to take one of each of these tags out. Punch them out for one for each card. If I were making the whole kit, I would do them all at once. Like if I was going to put the whole kit together. But I am not going to make the whole kit because I want to do some alternates with it. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed this. Do you see the metallic edging on this? I don't know if do they have a, let's see, die cuts. So the foil on here, it's almost rose gold. It's like a cross between the champagne and the rose gold. It doesn't actually say. Okay. Yay! Nicola says she's finally got Paper Pumpkin in Germany. You know what? I'm so happy for you guys in Europe that you're finally getting Paper Pumpkin, because we've had it here for years, and I've been doing Paper Pumpkin classes online for years, and I know the pain. I have felt your pain. They're like, why can't we have it here? We really want this. We really want this. And now finally, I'm like, I want to celebrate with you. You're finally getting it. That's so exciting. Okay, so let's see what we want to do. We're going to take the stamp set. We've got a thank you card. I mean, we can mix these up. They don't have to be exactly what's on there, but and I brought some of my blocks down here. If you are getting paper, and this is in the U.S. I'm not sure this is the same overseas, just because this is the first time that overseas has gotten theirs. But if you're in the U.S. and you got your first subscription to Paper Pumpkin, and this is the very first one you're going to get, you will get one acrylic block with it, and then you can just reuse it. I have my blocks for my other ones, and sometimes it's easier just to do all the stamping at once. So I'm going to put them on there. So we've got a hello. We've got a thank you. Oh, let's do the hugs. You know what? Yeah, I guess we'll put them all on here. And then we've got what? Grateful? I guess I didn't bring enough blocks down because I only brought 3. So we'll get back to grateful. We'll be grateful in a minute. All right, so we've got our early espresso ink pad that came with the kit. Let's see. We are going to do, and I don't know if I'm going to do these right, but it doesn't really matter because they're all going to be cool. Let's see, we've got grateful. Grateful for you, hello. All right, so I think hello's on the smaller one. That's one of the petal pink cards. So I'm going to do hello right in the middle there. And thank you. And you know what? I guess if I was smart, I could have put the rest of the words right on here, and stamped them together. But I'm going to show you why I didn't want to do that with this, especially with the thank you, because I wouldn't be able to get them close enough together. But if you wanted them to have a little gap, you could do that totally. All right, and then we've got a hugs. And I'm just going to take our trusty rusty. This is another thing. If you're new, you need one of these. You need a chamois. So we can clean that off. We're good to put that away, and we're going to pull out grateful. And we're going to be grateful for our chamois. And there we go. Grateful for the last one. For the win. And then we'll stamp the smaller words below it. This is kind of cool. I love that when they have these words like this that you can mix and match. Okay. All right, so just peel these off, and we're going to go with, just take that off there. It'll be easier to work with. It is a beautiful Paper Pumpkin kit. I agree. I agree. Okay, so hello is going to have friend. Let's see if we can find that in there. We've got love for you. Oh, look what they did here. Okay, so these words say dear friend, but hello only uses, this hello card only uses the actual word friend. This is another cool thing about these spots. I got something on that F that I went out of there. Something got stuck in there. Okay, I think we're good. Is that you can just ink up part of that stamp. I got the R there, so I'm going to get that off. Okay, so then we are going to stamp hello and friend. And this is why I didn't put them on the block. I could have put the words together on the block at the same time, but I wanted to get them closer, and it's easier to do that when you do this. Okay. And let's see, we've got thank you, also dear friend on the thank you. So now we're going to ink up that dear. And line that right up with that. So the little swirly of the Y Can you see that? I'm gonna zoom in just for a hair, just for a second here, because I want you to see this. See how I'm lining? Oh no, you can't see that. My hand's in the way. Stupid lefty. Maybe now. Can you see it now? See that little swirly on the Y? It's gonna go right between the R and the F. Yes! Woo! Did it! All right, that's one beautiful thing about these photopolymers, right? That you can do that. All right, so the other two cards use the words "for you." So put that right back in there, pull out "for you." Smart, Pamela says she's running over to order the refills. Be right back. That is actually really smart because I'm telling you, the last couple of times that we've actually been able to get refills, they did not last. All right, so hugs for you, same thing. That little loop on the G is going to go right in between the F and the Y. And then grateful for you. And there's like a little swirly down here at the bottom of the F, and the same thing, I'm going to line that up in between the R and the Y. Fun, right? And then you can swap these out. So you can say grateful dear friend, you know, dear friend, grateful for you. You could put those all on one tag, right? Lots of different combinations you could do there and make these good for any occasions. Okay, so that does not conclude our stamping because there's a little bit of stamping that we're going to do on the front of just two of the cards, I believe. So I'm just going to move the tags out for a minute. And I like to do all the stamping at once and then do the rest of the, the rest of it at once. Okay, so this one uses flowers. Okay, so this little flower image right here. I've got an embellishment on there from the kits. One of my Capture the Good kits. Okay, so we're going to ink that up. And that's going to get stamped twice in either corner, like up in the upper left-hand corner and down in the lower right-hand corner. Just for a little vintagey feel. Layers. Layers are always good when you're going with the vintage style. Okay, so that one's done, and the other one is birds. We're going to stamp birds over these words. Again, layers, right? Layers are where it's at. There are birds. Birdie birdies. There's two different bird images here. Let's use them both. Why not, right? We got them. Let's use them. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. All right. So this little guy, we're gonna stamp 3 birds on here. We'll do one up here in the upper right-hand corner. Do the stamps come with the refills? They do not, Rosemary. They don't. The stamps and the ink pads do not come in the refills. Only the cards, the tags, and the embellishments will be in the refills. It does state that in the online store. But the refills are also only $9, so they're great if you have stamps that you could use if you didn't get the kit. So, it is a way you could kind of improvise if you needed to. All right, now I need a little bit of scrap paper because I'm going to stamp right off the edge on this one. I'm going to stamp half a bird. Half a bird right there. All right. So I think that is all the stamping on this one. So just move our little ink pad out of the way. Put our birds back, and I do love that font, right? It is pretty. Very pretty. All right. So these guys and I love that when on these stamp sets that they have it printed right here, which stamp goes where, so you know if you're missing one. You know if it's missing somewhere on your table, on your stamp table, like happens to me all the time. All right, so we're going to move that to the side, and that was step 1. Okay, so we've made it to step 2. Step 2 says, and that is right here, step 2, adhere die cuts and metal embellishments to tags. Don't forget to adhere 8 inches of linen thread to the back of the flower cut, die cut, and the thank you card. Okay, so here is where that little ruler is going to come into play. Okay, so here's a linen thread. We want 8 inches of that, if I can find the end. Oh, those bird trinkets, they're yummy, right? Okay, so 8 inches is right about there. And let's see what we've got for little embellishments here. We've got a bird trinket on one. We've got these little petal pink coordinating flowers here on one. And we've got blue. This is like the pool party, and that's almost like Coastal Cabana in there with that one. And we have got a feather. Okay. So let's see, we've got I don't see where that one is. Oh, I see. It goes underneath here. All right, so they were using mini glue dots to do this. This is the one time I really am going to go outside the box because I would prefer to do this with snail. You could use the mini glue dots to stick this on. But I'm putting snail adhesive on the back of this. The pool party Coastal Cabana flowers here. And I'm doing a drawing for the free kits here right after this video. I will draw 2 for those who leave a comment. And the afterlife will be on June 4th, I believe. I will flash back to that. Okay, so we've got, it looks like that. And then I just want to see, I see that the petal pink wraps around one of the cards. I just want to see if that's, I'm supposed to be doing that on the step right now. I guess I'm jumping ahead with that one. Here, die cuts, embellish. Oh, I guess we're just supposed to attach that to the tag now. Oh, I'm still on step 2. I haven't jumped ahead yet. Okay, so attaching to the tags. Let's see. We've got Hello Friend is this little guy. The mini glue dots, again, they do come in the kit. There's some things I just get, you know, you get used to using your own stuff. All right, so that little guy, I got mini glue dots on the back of that. I kind of tucked them under so they don't show. And he's going to be flying right into our hello card. Really pretty, right? Francis, you know you want to go off-road. Of course I do. You know I'm itching to. But I feel a responsibility, especially if there's new people watching, that, you know, maybe we should stay on course. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's just silly. All right, so these are the mini glue dots that come in the kit. I'm going to stick a couple of these on the back of these blue flowers and stick those to the thank you friend. So those will pop it up a little bit. Alrighty. It's going to go right down. I don't want that to cover the friend. Right down the bottom. There we go. And I don't know if these are going down with glue dots or if they're going down with these pop dots, but you know what? It's our decision to make that. If I want to put pop dots on here, I'm going to. I think I would use glue dots on this feather right here, but I think I'm going to use pop dots on the pink ones. And says she's too selfish to give those little birds to anybody else. You could put a different embellishment on there, of course. Save your little birdies. Okay, so we've got a feather on the grateful, and for the hugs, this one takes the pink ones. I'm putting the dimensionals on the back of these. I like pop. I like a little pop on here. And so the single little flower goes up top. And these here. Does that count as off-roading? Maybe. It might. It might. Who called step 2? Alrighty. So we're into step 3. We want to cut 5 inches of velvet ribbon and attach to the card bases using glue dots. And the twine is on the next one. Okay, so I'm trying not to jump ahead, but it's almost impossible. So what did that just say? 8 inches each? 5 inches. So 5 inches, and one card has 1 and the other card has 2. So we need 3 5-inch pieces. So we're going to use this little ruler that they gave us. I'm going to just cut that end, add a little bit of an angle, and here we go. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Expanded step 2. All right, so back to our cards at hand. These are going to go on the 2 pool party cards. Here and right here. And see, I think these even need to be a little bit smaller than that. Maybe a little bit smaller than the 5 inches that it called for. I'm going to trim it down just a hair for this card at least. Let's see what we got. Kind of want them to be the same, so I think I'm going to cut the second one together. Yeah, I'm with you, Amy. She said she found the 5 inches to be too long. Plus, that means if you cut them a little bit shorter than 5 inches when you do yours, remember how I said I'm going to teach you what not to do? If you cut yours a little bit shorter than 5 inches, you're going to get more out of this ribbon. You'll be able to use your ribbon for more ribbon for other things. All right, so they had glue dots on the back of this velvet, and I'm going to cheat and use my snail adhesive. Sorry, guys. Couldn't help it. This is where it's starting to happen. This is where I'm starting to go off-road. There. Yay! I'm going to trim that one down a little bit right there on the edge. You see that's just a little bit too much. There. All right, there's one. And then the other one is going to go on the bottom of our birds. Yep, and that one even. I want it trimmed down a little bit. Yeah, Cindy said she liked that. The tape down with the snail method better. You know what? If you don't have snail and you're just getting like your first kit, the mini glue dots will work just fine. They really will. You just stick them right to the back here. They come in the kit. But if you have adhesive like this, you do find that it's a little bit easier. And definitely, if you're new, like a tape runner snail adhesive or the liquid glue, if you like the liquid glue would be one of the staples, one of the first things that you probably want to purchase. Okay, let's see what it says next. We are on step 4. Oh my god, I can't believe I made it this far. Add twine to cards. It says 29 inches. And for hello, friend, and grateful for you, wrap and tie bow, 18 inches for hugs. And that is loop time, twine and here to card base. You know what? Okay, it's happening. It's happening. So I could sit there and measure that out, or we can just do this, right? Like, I'm looking at this. I can see that it's wrapped around and tied in a bow. We're just doing it. Just wrapping it around the card and tying it in a bow. And then we don't have to worry if there's too little, too much. Place it right where I want it, right over that velvet. Oh, Judy, congratulations on getting your first paper pumpkin. That's exciting. It's a great one for your first kit, too. So pretty, right? Okay, so there we've got our little bow on that one. And it looks like the pink. Oh, we get to use the petal pink. I'm dying to use this. Dying to use this one. That's going to wrap around this card. And the same thing, it's going to tie up here in a little bow. Ooh, Andrea says this is her all-time favorite kit. Wow. Huge honor on the Hugs with Shelli kit. I love the it is up there, definitely. I mean, we've gotten some beautiful, beautiful kits. But this box, I mean, the kit is absolutely gorgeous, but the box is definitely my favorite. I'm saving these boxes. Probably going to be storing things in them. The flowers, they're just so pretty. They're too pretty for recycling. Sorry. Okay, so this last one's going to take a little bit of that linen thread, and it looks like it sticks behind the tag. You know what? Even if it doesn't, it's going to now. I'm going to do the same thing that I just did on the linen thread on the last one, right? I'm going to put some snail or mini glue dots if you had them right here. And I'm just going to messy loop. I don't know if there's a word for the specific technique. If there is, shout it out. We love to hear it. But messy loop works. On the back of this tag. And then our tag should be all ready. Let's see. I think maybe we're ready to attach, right? Let's see what it says. Kind of going back on road, right? Off road a little bit, back on. Yep, adhere tags, and that's the end. That's all she wrote. All right, so adhering the tags, we are definitely using these glue dots. I don't care if it's supposed to be, dimensionals. I don't care if it's supposed to be dimensionals or not. I'm putting these on with dimensionals because I love them. I love it. You know that song? I don't care. I love it. That's sweet. Tina says they should let me design a paper pumpkin. That would be an interesting one. Maybe someday that'll be a thing. I'm just very happy that my stamp set is coming out. I'm so excited. It's been a long, long time coming. A long time coming. Like years. Like years. Okay, so these are all just the mini Stampin' dimensionals that came in here. I'm going to peel off all of these little backings all at once, get that step over with. Ooh, putting a little color on the eggs in the nest, that's a great idea. She's talking about this nest right here, putting a little color in those. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Bye, Karen. Thanks for joining us. Come on, last one. Yay! All right, so where would we be at? We'll start with this. This is the thank you. Let's see if I got it right here. Thank you, dear friend. There's one. And this one goes with our birdies, our eggs. Sorry, birdies are on the other one. Yeah, I'm going to put that down low so you can see the eggs peeking, little egg reveal behind the eggs in the nest. And we've got hello friend with that little bird on there. You know what? It shows it up here. I kind of like it better down here. We can do that. Sure, it's ours, right? We can make it whatever we want. We don't have to make it exactly the same. And this one goes underneath here, underneath that linen thread that we tied. Okay, there we go. So these are the 4 cards created in the kit, and they have the matching envelopes. Let's see if we can find those. But I've put everything so neatly out of the way so it wouldn't get in view when I was making stuff. Oh, here they are. Okay. So each card has its own little matching envelope. So this card has the feathered envelope. The Hello card has the matching flower that goes with that one. The thank you. Oh, look at all the hearts. Yes, absolutely. They think of everything, especially Shelli. She really pays attention to detail. And this one has the eggs in it that match the eggs on that card. So there's 4 different envelopes and they match the 4 different cards exactly. Absolutely awesome. Awesome cards. So this here is the May 2019 Paper Pumpkin Kit called Hugs from Shelli. It was designed by Shelli Gardner, who is the co-founder of Stampin' Up. And again, she just loves that vintage style. And for those of you who popped in late, I shared this card that she had made for me last year. And it has, you see how similar that is? Now that you've seen the cards, this look of hers, it's just so her. And that's got that large letter alphabet on it as well. But see all the vintage in here, the layers and the flowers even are very similar. It's so her style. And these are just absolutely so Shelli. That's the name of her blog, So Shelli, but it is so her. And she's just so talented and got so many awesome ideas. Okay, so those are the cards that come in this kit. For those of you who popped in late, I was sharing the Capture the Good. This is actually separate, but this is a kit that I have put together, a special offer with the stamp set that I designed and inspired with Stampin' Up, the Capture the Good set. I've got some bundles for those on my blog. But the special offer is only available until June 3rd. So you can get information on that by going to stampwithtami.com and clicking on the specials page. If you have left a comment here on the live Facebook Live, you are eligible to win one of the 2 kits that I'm giving away live. I will draw the winners and comment below this video immediately following the video. And if you're not a lucky winner or you're watching the replay, I have stuff for you too. I have stuff for everybody. All you need to do is leave a comment. That one will be drawn on June 4th. And if you share this video onto a social media platform like Facebook or YouTube or Pinterest and type the word shared into the original video's comments, I will enter you a second time into this drawing. Excellent. Well, thank you for joining me today. Don't forget, free shipping ends on Friday. And instead of Friday video, it will be Saturday morning at 10 a.m. It will be our blog hop. Once a month, we do it on Saturday morning instead of my regular Friday class. We will see you there. The theme is Father's Day and masculine themes, and I have got an awesome set to share with you. We will see you back here then. Thanks for joining me.